Man, I love creepy stories. Creepypastas, no sleep. I've got a huge horror book collection that I haven't read yet, that I should actually probably start to read soon. Though there isn't anything like true horror stories. And today we're going to be looking at the top 3 scariest stories that are real. Now if you guys enjoy horror content, true crime, paranormal and ghosts, we do stream over on Twitch, The Metal Haze Show, and over there we stream 3 days a week, and we dive into lots of spooky content, true crime, serial killers, paranormal, ghosts, debunking ghost videos. If it's horror, we talk about it. I'll leave a link down below, come check us out. Now on to the ghoulish stories. This one's called Realistic Halloween Decorations. Now creepy decorations are a staple element for Halloween, we all know that. Or any tradition that involves scaring people. Zombies, skeletons, virtually anything that's resembling a dead body, or their parts. In most cases, these decorations are cheap, made of plastic, rubber, and imitating lifelike body parts. And there are those who invest time and money into making them look real. Then we have those that are totally real. It is Hallows Eve. A 42-year-old woman from Delaware hung herself from a tree on Halloween Eve. Given her timing, nobody saw anything wrong with the image of a lifeless body hanging from a tree. Some people just thought that it was just a decoration. Despite the fact that she decided to end her life near a busy stretch of road, nobody alerted the authorities. People drove by her body for 5 straight days. No one saying anything, assuming they just saw a very realistic decoration and not an actual human body. If this sounds creepy, don't worry, there's more. This isn't the first time a dead body has actually been mistaken for a decoration. A postal worker delivering mail after Halloween stumbled upon a body that he thought was a realistic looking kind of dummy, laying face down on the porch. He delivered his mail, jumped over the porch, and continued on his day. Now you can only imagine his horror when he was contacted days later by the grieving family and why he didn't do anything to help this gentleman. He found out that the decoration was actually a man who collapsed shortly before his visit to the house. Now the mailman double checks any Halloween decorations that he might find real. Now let's dive into the next one. The creepy but real Poltergeist Curse. We all know the movie Poltergeist. 80s classic. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Now, Poltergeist movie forever changed the horror genre. And I don't know about you, but it makes me uneasy anytime I see a TV that's just static playing. But it was only a movie, right? Nothing more, right? People die every day from all walks of life. But when multiple people from the cast, say from the Poltergeist, start to die off, one after another, people start to think, was this movie cursed? 1982, just months after the movie released, Dominique Dunne was strangled by her ex-boyfriend. The actor who portrayed the evil spirit in the movie, Julianne Beck, died a couple years later from stomach cancer. Will Sampson, who portrayed the good spirit, died in 1987 after a failed lung and heart transplant. Heather O'Rourke, who appeared in all 3 Poltergeist movies, died on her way to the hospital at the age of 12. Now this started to circulate, and people started to think that maybe this movie was cursed. Maybe they angered some evil spirits. The answer came when surviving cast members actually said that they used real bones as props on the first 2 movies, and that the actors weren't even aware that these props were actually real until filming was over. So it makes you think that maybe using these bones that they actually pissed off some spirits. The spirits of the people who they used to be. Now, not all stories are grisly. You know, we got one right now that is kind of baffling, actually. The woman who froze to death, but came back alive. Jean Hillard. She was found frozen to death, frozen solid, in the snow by a neighbor who happened just to find her in the snow as he was passing by. He gathered her up, knowing that she might be dead, threw her in the car, and drove her right to the hospital. Now he brought her to the hospital, they took her frozen body back, and she was pronounced dead. Pretty straightforward answer. I mean, you're out in the snow, you're frozen solid, you would think that person would be dead. She registered no pulse, nor was she breathing. Even if she somehow managed to survive, she would have some brain damage for sure, and frostbites all over her body. But while she was laying in the electrical blanket, the impossible happened to her. Actually slowly started to thaw out. She began to slowly start to breathe again. Her heartbeat came back. In a matter of a few hours, she completely recovered, like nothing had happened to her. Jean showed no signs of that she was frozen at all, and she suffered no frostbite nor any brain damage. The doctors treating her had no explanation as to why she was alive. Now, I'm no doctor and I cannot explain as to what happened with her, but maybe she was the first person to be cryogenically frozen by Mother Nature. Top 3 creepiest stories. What do you guys think? If you have any creepy stories you want me to check out, make sure you leave them in the comments below. So if you enjoy these top 3 creepy stories, be sure to hit that like button. Check us out on all other platforms, TikTok, Twitch, all horror, all creepy, all the time. And as always, I will see you in the next spooky video.